This is far from your grandfather's silver Lexus. In fact, this is the Lexus IS F, the mighty sports sedan that went up against the M3 and C63 in the mid-2000s, and it comes with the incredible 5-liter V8 engine. And not only does it sound incredible, but they actually had to change the hood to this super steep sloped hood so that they could fit this engine in the engine bay. This engine bay was only ever made for a V6. You can see there is absolutely no room to do any work in this thing. And they knew that they couldn't just give us an off-the-shelf 6-speed that came in the regular IS, so they created an 8-speed just for this car that shifts super quick. And the front bumper is actually completely different from the regular IS. They actually give you these cooling ducts for the brake right here. They're hollow. It's also much wider than the regular IS. Also give you this vent behind the rear wheel. And this 2012 comes with these beautiful BBS wheels and these huge 6-piston front brakes. A cool fact about the F badge is that it was inspired by the first turn of Fuji Speedway, which this car was developed at. Oh man, this is just... the sound on this is just incredible, and the shifts are very fast if you're really ringing this thing out. Problem is when you have this thing in auto, it just does not want to downshift. But man, as a daily driver, a V8 sedan like this, they've done a really good job making this thing a track weapon, but also compliant and really comfortable. This is a great road trip car. Oh man. But what's incredible is that this is Lexus's first attempt at this sort of thing, like an M3 competitor. You know, Lexus was seen as this grandpa car. It was seen as a boring, really reliable, really practical car that could get you from point A to point B, but it wasn't very exciting. And this really shook the brand up. This and the LFA were in development around the same time and sort of changed Lexus's direction as a company. This thing actually cost more than an M3 when it came out, so you had to be a bit crazy to buy one of these. An unproven performance car from Lexus, the car that my grandpa drives to church. But boy, am I glad that Lexus took the risk, because they did an awesome job with the ISF. And the cool thing is these things are still on the road without problems 15 years later. Whereas if you buy a C63 and an M3 for that time, you're gonna have expensive issues. And the sad thing about all this is that Lexus actually just discontinued the RCF in 2025, so there are no more true F cars in their line anymore. You can still get this engine in the LC 500 and in the IS 500, but they're not F cars. They're not true F cars. As of 2025, they're pretty much extinct. So a V8 muscle sedan from Japan, I say yes.